What up, gang? Carolina Jackpot coming at you on a Saturday afternoon. Coming to you from a very, that's going to leave a mark. Hot and sweltery upstate of South Kakalaka. What's going on, everybody? Look, today I actually was going to work hard and try to drop a 2023 Clemson Tiger season preview video for you guys. I just thought about it in the last day or so, since everybody's talking about them right now. Over in our YouTube college football family, I figured, why the hell not lead off my college football predictions for 2023 with them. But then I decided to drink beer and do a little bit of yard work. You can see way off in the distance, I've been cutting brush. And now I sat down to take a break, drink, and ate delicious Hutch potato chips. But listen, I was in Pigskin Pete give his State of the Fan address yesterday. I mean, what are you? The fucking president of the damn Clemson fan club? I hate to have that job. Talking like people saying that them losing 3 games in the regular season this year is preposterous, and that it's just absolutely not going to happen, and it's not doable. And if you think that, it's potato thinking. Where you been the past 3 or 4 years? You're taking a backslide. Yeah, and I know Dabo Swinney went out and hired a new offensive coordinator. Congratulations. Is that supposed to solve everything? Is that supposed to solve the crappy offensive, the play calling from last year? Well, let's just rewind. Forget I said that. Is that supposed to solve the drops, the dumb decisions, and everything else that we've seen out there on the field from you the past year or so? No. Look, Garrett Riley's great. He's got a great name. His brother is a tremendous offensive mind. This guy hadn't proven shit. He ain't proven shit. He was at TCU for 1 year where they had a magical season, didn't play a damn soul, didn't even win their own damn conference. Went out there, won a bunch of close ball games, were a Cinderella story. Then they went to the national championship game, and they got absolutely drilled. They got physically assaulted. That was ugly. That was worse than the game the Gamecocks played against Georgia. And I didn't think it was possible that anyone could play a game worse than the Gamecocks played against Georgia. But the runner-up to the national championship proved that it absolutely was. Guess who their offensive coordinator was? Garrett Riley. Yeah. And that's supposedly the guy South Carolina wanted, right? Yeah. Shane Beamer made a bunch of phone calls to him. Yeah, he was over there texting him. He was drilling him. He was over here doing this and that. He was giving him reach around, trying to get him to come to Columbia. No. There's no proof anywhere that Shane Beamer reached out to this fucker. Not one bit. None. You idiots have no proof of that. Why? Because he put his trust in Rudy Bob. And he's made the right calls so far as coaches go. So I'm going to trust in that one with him. Look, y'all have been, just on a backward slide. And I don't know what it is. Here's my thing. Here's the thing. If you are a good head coach, you're a really good head coach, not only are you supposed to be a good head coach, you're supposed to make good on the field decisions, good hiring decisions, good, whatever decisions, management decisions. You're also supposed to be a developer of talent. And I ain't talking about the talent on the field. I'm talking about the talent on the sidelines. Nobody's talking about this whatsoever. Nobody's talking about this whatsoever. You CBS people want to sit here and you want to pump up Dabo Swinney and you want to leave him ranked at number 3 in the damn national coach of the fucking rankings or whatever. How about the fact that Brandon Streeter is one of yours, one of your homegrown, one of your people, right? You don't develop coaches. You can't develop a coach, can you? You can't develop a coach. You let him go just because he had one bad season. Everybody's calling for your head, and you lost to the Gamecocks. Yeah, you lost to the Gamecocks. Guess what? There's more where that came from. I'm going to tell you something else. Jeff Scott, who got promoted to head coach, or didn't get promoted to head coach, took a head coaching gig, sucked. He sucks. He sucked. He had 3 losing seasons in South Florida, out the door. Tony Elliott, same thing, sucked. I know, they had a bad situation at Virginia last year, and I'm not downplaying that whatsoever. But he wasn't any good before that. He's not going to be any good after it. Y'all were calling for his head as a damn offensive coordinator back in 2021. So you think he deserves to be a head coach? You can't develop your coaches into head coaches, and you can't develop people that you promoted into coordinators or whatever into a real coach. So what do? You take the easy road out and you fucking fire them before you ever get a chance to try to go on ahead and develop them. Try to give them a talking to. Try to show them where they're screwing up at, where they're doing this and that wrong at. You're not going to get something ready-made and ready to slide in every time. You did the same thing with Sunbelt Billy years ago. Sunbelt Billy's a head coach now. No. But Mr. Number 3 in the country, national championship, Kirby Smart might actually have a coaching tree one day. It's a short tree right now, but it's going to grow. He's already sprouted out Dan Lanning from Oregon, and he's doing pretty good. Nick Saban, we don't even need to talk about his coaching tree. What's your coaching tree? Who have you begat? You ain't begat nothing. You haven't begat about nothing. And that's what my problem is with you. And now I'm going to sit here now and rail about the season here for just a minute. If you people think that there's not a chance that you lose 3 ball games on that schedule, you're dumber than a box of rocks. You're dumber than a box of old knotted up shoelaces that nobody knows what shoes they go to anymore, so they just throw them in the damn junk drawer and say, I'll deal with it tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. That's what you are. Look at what your schedule this year versus last year's schedule. It's a ton tougher than what last year's schedule was. It's absolutely tougher than what last year's was. And maybe I'm a mistake about it. Clemson doesn't play tough schedules. They don't play tough schedules. But this is tougher than what last year's was. The Florida State game, Florida State's gotten better. The game at South Carolina, we just beat you last year. North Carolina, the team that's looking for a little bit of revenge, coming back to Death Valley. Notre Dame, the team that absolutely beat the living stuffing out of you last year, is coming to your house this year. Yeah, it's tough. And then there's some other teams in there, too, that, you're on the road at NC State. That's not going to be an easy trip for you. And then everybody's probably overlooking Wake Forest as just an also-ran because Sam Hartman's gone. Well, Sam Hartman's gone. They're not going to be any good. They're not going to be able to run their offense. It's not like, their coach hadn't developed an offensive coordinator, and they don't know how to run that offense anymore without Sam Hartman. Wake Forest will be all right. They'll be just fine. And that's another team that hasn't beaten Clemson in a long, long time. And just like I tell all my South Carolina people about the Vanderbilt series, one of these days, they're going to win. And you're not going to know when it's coming. You're not going to know where it's coming from until it happens. I'll keep on picking us to win. But it's going to happen one of these days. It could have happened last year in Nashville at the game that I went to. Thank God it didn't. We played well enough to beat them. But Wake Forest is going to knock you off one of these days. And you people laugh at us that are saying that you have the potential to lose to Duke on Labor Day evening. That's absolutely not laughable. That's something that could absolutely happen. They return a second-year coach who's hungry to go out and prove more. They return a veteran quarterback who has done a great job. And guess what they're also really good at? They're really good at stopping the run. And that's what you're going to have. You're going to have the run, Shipley and Mufa, where like your whole offense last year, you want to talk about no receivers. What, no receivers? Everybody says we ain't got no receivers. Well, we got receivers out there. They just ain't, they've been hurt. They ain't be able to prove that stuff. You ain't got no damn receivers. You don't have no receivers. You have Antonio Williams, number 0. He wears 0 for a reason because he's 0 on the field as well as other places at. He sucks. He can't return a punt. Just really not that good. Bo Collins, is he supposed to be special because he spells his name with an X? I don't think so. This Brenning stool sample, whatever. Don't scare nobody. You don't scare nobody. You're a joke. Y'all are a joke. I can't stand you. You're sitting here every year. You thump your chest. For a couple of years, you had a right to do it. You don't have a right to anymore. You don't have a right to no more. So you need to stop. You need to get to the back of the line. You need to take a slice of humble pie, put some whipped cream on it, get out an orange fork, take off a little divot, and put that summit sideways, square down your tater mouth, because you are not special anymore. I'll see y'all later. Appreciate it. Peace, and I'm out of here. Go Gamecocks. Go Coach Beamer. All that stuff. Go Spencer Rattler. If you're new here, please hit the like button. Even if you don't like my video or you don't like the Gamecocks, you don't like me or whatever, you can still like the video. I'd really appreciate it and everything like that. It helps me a lot. We need to get the viewership up on these videos. We need the traffic up. Here we go once again, and I'm gonna go off on another little tangent. And forgive me for keep on running my hands down my face. It's sweating a lot out here, and it's hot. But views are down, and everybody's like, "Well, it's the off season." Well, we got some other YouTubers whose views are not down, and it's off season. So we need to review the interest in my channel. I apologize. I have not been able to put them out at the same clip that I have been in the past. I'm working on something to remedy that, to try to do these while I work. Hopefully that'll be able to work out. I say hopefully. I'm gonna make it happen. But anyway, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, give me a view. Follow me here on Twitter at Hall_Kale and over on Carolina Jackpot at TikTok. You don't stop for my short goodness. I'll see y'all later. Peace, and I'm out. Go Cox. Woo!